Welcome back to JUDolphins.com. I'm Brian Deletry here on the campus of Jacksonville University. The JU track and field team competes this weekend at the Spice Classic and Pepsi Florida Relays. We're here with head coach Ron Grigg. And coach, let's recap last week. You had an FSU Relays, and it seems like you had a good mark every day. Talk about that for a second.
Yeah, it really is one of the better meets we've ever had in the history of the program. The meet started with the heptathlon. We had 3 athletes in there: Charlene Charles, Tiffany Bromfield, and Alana Walker. And it was Alana's first heptathlon ever, so she did really well for her first time. Tiffany is a senior, but she had her best heptathlon in her 4 years here, had a lot of good marks. And then Charlene, of course, had a lifetime best for her, better than she did in high school, but it's the #1 mark in the country. And so it was a phenomenal performance.
Now, Coach, this weekend you're split into 2 different meets. What's the thought process behind that?
Well, the Florida Relays is a very prestigious meet. It's a tough meet to get into. So, we entered in that meet, and the vast majority of our runners will be at the Florida Relays. But we wanted our throwers to have an opportunity to get 6 throws. And so we sent them to the meet down at Embry-Riddle. They'll have a chance to make the finals in their events, and they'll just be able to get more work done. If they went to the Florida Relays, they'd likely get 3 throws and be done. And so we wanted to give them an opportunity to just get a little bit more work done.
Now, you talked about the throwers, what you wanted them to accomplish, get a little bit more work in. What do you want out of the runners and majority group who's going to the Pepsi Florida Relays this weekend?
Well, given what we did last week, I'd like to be able to see a similar performance, perhaps a little bit better. Our relay teams are running really well. They're ranked pretty highly nationally. We'd like to improve our seed times and set ourselves up so that we have a mark that will definitely get us into the first round of the NCAAs. I think we're there now, but a little bit more improvement would give us would probably guarantee that for us.
Perfect, Coach. Best of luck to you this weekend. We can't wait to hear what you do at both meets this weekend. As head coach Ron Grigg, the Dolphins compete at the Pepsi Florida Relays and the Spice Classic this weekend. For all your news, notes, and latest updates, log on to JUDolphins.com.